What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I am back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, we have every epic skin and if you should buy it or if you shouldn't. So we already did this for legendaries. I will link it in the description if you missed that one. People told me, people tweeted me, people commented saying I should make this one as well. Honestly, this one's going to be a lot different than legendaries. I did like a lot of the legendaries, but I'll be honest. The epic skins, they're my least favorite in this game out of the categories. I think rare might be my absolute favorite. Uncommon is probably, I would probably put it third, legendary second, and then epics last. I'm not lying to you guys. I think there are a lot of bad epic skins. I don't know why exactly, why the switch from rare to epic is so bad. And then from epic to legendary, it gets better. I really don't understand that logic, but whatever, guys. Let's hop into this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Also, I would really appreciate it if you could go down in the description and follow me on Twitch. I will be streaming there alongside YouTube for a little while, but I plan to stream on Twitch forever. I hope so, at least. So, Abstract, what do I think about him? You guys already know. We're gonna go over the back bling and the skin. So the back bling, the tag bag, it's one of the worst in the game. It really doesn't fit almost any design in this game. It's a little bit too small, and it's not only small, but it's ugly. So Abstract, his skin overall, trash. Do not buy this skin. Moving on to Bandolier or Bandoiler? Bandolier. See, I always think it's Bandoiler, but Bandolier. I would say this one, it's a very simple design. It does not have a back bling, but for me, it's almost like a rare skin. It's almost like a good rare skin. It's very simple, but I do like the design overall. I think he has some creativity to him, so I would say buy him. At least go watch one of my videos on him. I made like a specific video where I ranked him. If you want to watch that, go watch it and buy him. Definitely a great skin. You're not going to regret it. Moving on to the Bright Gunner. This one is pretty obvious for me. I've said this before and I'll probably say it again. I think if you have the Bright Bomber and you want the Bright Bag, this is the only reason you should be buying the Bright Gunner. I don't like this skin. I don't think you should buy it. The guy just does not fit that really girly design. He does not. And his hair color is very odd. It's like a blonde. And then he has like a rainbow suit on with a rainbow back bling. Maybe some of you could get some enjoyment out of this, but I just simply can't. So I'd say do not buy. Moving on to Burnout. What do I think about this guy? Overall, I think he's pretty similar in at least his color scheme and his like helmet design to the Dark Voyager. I know he's like a motorcyclist or a race car driver. I'm assuming, actually, I'm sorry. And then the Dark Voyager is an astronaut. But they both have helmets. They both have a very similar color scheme. The only thing different is Burnout has a little bit of red on him. Other than that, though, I think he's a little bit too similar to the Dark Voyager. So if you already have the Dark Voyager, I think you can pass up on this guy. You don't really need him. He's nothing too special or too different. So I would say do not buy for Burnout, even though I do like this skin more than a lot of skins on this list, I'll be honest. I would say he's probably the top tier of do not buy. Moving on to Funk Ops. So for me, Funk Ops, I could respect you if you like this skin. You know, it's not absolutely trash. I just think it's a little bit dull. I think it's a little bit dull and could have been more colorful, or at least more bright with its colors, because you know, it has those like reflecting suit on, basically, where light would reflect off this guy and make him so bright, but that doesn't really happen in game. I don't know what kind of shirt this is from. Is this really from the 70s? Well, if it is, I'm glad that era is dead. Do not buy this skin. He has no back bling as well. I honestly don't like this skin. I don't think I'll ever use it. It doesn't really go well with any back blings, or too many back blings at the very least. And even if it did, it kind of blocks up his shirt, which I don't necessarily like. So overall, nothing good about this guy. Moving on to the Hazard Agent. Wow, I can't believe it, guys. The Hazard Agent's even on this list. Do not buy this skin. Okay, first off, its color scheme is trash. The teal color does not fit its design, not at all. I promise you. That's as much as you need to know. But the back bling is also very bad. I don't know of a skin it goes well with. I literally don't. I've tried it on every single skin. It doesn't go well with a single one. Other than that though, it looks pretty similar to the Dark Voyager, and I feel like they've kind of copied that design a couple times, or at least gotten similar designs. Like the Burnout we talked about earlier, I think has a similar design. We don't really need to see it anymore. Then Hazard Agent and the Toxic Trooper both have a similar design as well, even if they have different colors. And their back blings are both bad. Do not buy these skins. Moving on to the Rapscallion. For me, I think the Rapscallion is a must buy. Trust me guys, a must buy. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Burgle bag goes with the Rapscallion. It might be the strong box, but I think that goes with the guy. But the Burgle bag is a great, very underrated back bling that I really want you to try out if you have Rapscallion and you haven't really been using the Burgle bag back bling. And the color design and the beanie on top of the head, it's such a great color scheme. She also has some stuff around her eyes, like an eye mask, I'm gonna call it, for a lack of a better term. Maybe that's the right term, I don't know exactly. But a black eye mask, a white and black shirt, white and black stripes on the shirt, and then a black beanie with a perfect back bling. This is a must buy, guys. Go out and buy Rapscallion if you can. So now we're moving on to Scoundrel, which I really don't think I should say too much about this guy, except for he has the strong box as his back bling. If you want to check that out, it's just a very small safe on his back. It's pretty good, I would say. I don't like it as much as the Burgle bag, but you may like it more. Honestly, you're just gonna have to go look for it. And then he has the same color scheme. Overall, I think Rapscallion looks better, but Scoundrel is definitely a must buy as well if you like this skin more than Rapscallion. But I would say Rapscallion is probably the fan favorite out there. Moving on to Shadow Ops. Okay, Shadow Ops isn't my favorite skin in this game, but I could definitely see some of you liking this skin, and I would say it's a buy for me overall. I think it has a pretty similar style to the Rapscallion because it also has the black eye mask. It has a similar color scheme, it just doesn't have white. But overall, this one definitely looks like a super villain to me, and I like its color design. I like this skin overall. It's just not my favorite, but I'll still say buy for sure. Moving on to Steel Sight. This one is a do not buy right off the bat. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's the dull colors, and that's about it. It really doesn't have too much going on with it. I think they could have done something a little bit different or a little bit more creative, but it's just like a dull colored skin, and I can't really see myself using it. Like I'm looking at all these different skins, and they all have really bright colors, or at least if they don't have bright colors, they have the color black or white, which really stands out in this game. Not the color tan. Who likes the color tan? Like, that's so ugly, especially on a car. And then the back bling is nothing special. The steel cast, it's basically a piece of steel on her back. Do not buy this skin. Moving on to Tomato Head. This is another do not buy. I think Tomato Head has one of the greasiest and grimiest designs out there, so if you like that, then go for it. But for me, I just don't like the style of it. I literally think it looks disgusting. It looks gross, and I do not like this design. Some people say, well, you know, that's the design they're going for. Well, I don't care what design they're going for. I don't like it still. So, Tomato Head, do not buy. Moving on to Toxic Trooper. This is another do not buy. I've already kind of explained it for Hazard Agent. I just don't like the back bling. I think it looks too similar to the Dark Voyager. And this one has a little bit of a better color scheme, but it still has that teal color on it, but it's mostly all black. So I think this one just looks too similar to the Dark Voyager. If I were to buy one though, I'd probably buy the Toxic Trooper. But if I was just going nuts, I may buy the Hazard Agent just because it's so fucking disgusting. Honestly. But do not buy for the Toxic Trooper. Moving on to Ventura. This one for me, I honestly like Venturion more than Ventura. I thought I was gonna like Ventura more, but when she came out, her design is just a little off. It looks very similar to Venturion, but she doesn't have the full mask on. She has half a mask, and then she has a ponytail sticking out the back of her head, which doesn't really end up working out very well. So I would say do not buy for Ventura, but Venturion, definitely a buy for me. I think his design is simple. I think it's super clean. There's nothing wrong with it. Honestly, go out and buy this superhero if you want it, if you like the design. Overall, I like the color scheme. Nothing wrong with it for me. Moving on to the Alpine Ace. We'll see if these ever come back. I honestly don't know if they will. But are the Alpine Ace or Mogul Master worth it? I'm gonna just go over both of these because they're basically the same thing. So we have a girl skin for the Mogul Master. Those are all skiing outfits, and then we have a guy skin for 8 different skiing outfits as well. I think these are both buys. You just have to find your favorite one and buy it. I would personally suggest the girl skins. I like those more. I have bought every single Mogul Master girl skiing outfit and none of the guy ones, just by chance really, because I didn't have the money at the time the guy skins came out, but I did when the girl skins came out, so I bought all of those. So for me, I think the Mogul Masters look better with this more slender body. That's just how I feel though. And then the skiing back bling, can you really use them on a lot of different skins? I honestly don't really like them. Maybe it's because I have too many, but there are some decent designs if you like the skiing back bling. But I still think overall it's a buy. Moving on to Trailblazer. This one is a buy, but it's not technically a buy. Go out and get Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime. And guys, get this free skin right now, please. Go get it. It's so badass. It's so simple, but so clean, and you get a lot of other skins, or a lot of other items as well. Pickaxe, an emote, and what else do you get? A backbling. So overall, is the backbling good? I think it's good on her, but other than that, you might find some design, or some designs that will fit with, maybe some military designs. But I'm not like sponsored or partnered with fucking Epic Games in saying this. I just honestly think it's a good offer. It's a free skin, and you can cancel right after you get it. You can cancel your Amazon Prime. Honestly, I don't think you have to pay for it afterwards even. Like if you just make a free trial right now, you don't even have to pay for it afterwards. It'll just cancel automatically after 1 month. Moving on to Wingman, I think this one's another buy. It's just a very cheap skin. You also get V-Bucks in return. I think it's about 600. And you get a back bling with this guy. Overall, a really nice, simple design. Kind of looks like the Rogue Agent to me, just a little bit. Maybe it's because they're both starter packs and they look similar enough, you know? But this guy definitely looks badass, and I like his color scheme as well. Moving on to Highland Warrior, this one is a do not buy for me unless you just want the buckler, which is a very simple back bling, but it works so well. So honestly, my favorites out of this list, if I had to give it to them, I would say Trailblazer, probably number 1. Scallion, a great number 2, like maybe pushing into number 1 one of these days. Wow. Honestly, not really many good ones on this list. Shadow Ops, maybe number 3, and these are for epics, not for anything else. Venturion, probably number 4, and then Mogul Master, any of them, number 5. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to follow me on Twitch if you're still watching, and if you've watched up until this point, if you've watched the whole video, this is what I want you to comment. I want you to comment. Let me see. Toxic Trooper is trash. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.